Hey everybody, Jake from Tasting Anarchy here. Wine can be really confusing. When you're starting out, it's hard to tell high quality wine from a bottle of plunk. It can also get really expensive. Boy, have I found that out lately by looking at my bank statements. I did a lot of research to find a better way to buy quality wine without breaking the bank, and that's how I discovered an awesome website called Last Bottle Wines. Last Bottle Wines has fostered personal relationships with wineries across the world and offer one bottle of high-quality wine a day at 30 to 70% off. When the bottle is gone, it's gone. New day, new bottle, new savings. I recently ordered a Spanish Tempranillo. Y'all know how much Mason and I love Tempranillo. This wine normally retails for $74, and I got it from Last Bottle Wines for only $32. It's not a wine club, so there's no fees. Shipping is affordable and can even be free. You know Mason and I are always after the best wines at the best price. We want you to enjoy the same deal. That's why we got you this special offer. Some of our listeners have already taken advantage of the deal and are loving the experience. All you need to do is go to lastbottlewines.com/invite/tastinganarchy to get $10 off your first purchase while helping your favorite Wine and Liberty podcast. That's lastbottlewines.com/invite/tastinganarchy to get $10 off a delicious bottle of wine at 30 to 70% off. Tasting Anarchy, your Wine and Liberty podcast. Join Mason and Jake each week as they try new wines and discover how much government is in your drink.
Hey everybody, Mason here for Tasting Anarchy. I'm doing a quick review on another one of the wines that I got from my Groupon from Splash Wines that my parents got me. It's their best of 2018. This is the Pacer Andaluz Red Wine 2017. It's a blend. It's an interesting blend because it's a Tempranillo and a Syrah, and you don't see a lot of Spanish Syrah. So, kind of interesting blend there. I didn't really know what to expect. One of the things about the Splash Wine group is I don't know what the prices are, and the prices usually kind of guide me on what I think I'm going to see with the wine. This wine is really interesting because with most Tempranillos, I always get the pronunciation wrong, so everybody who knows how to pronounce it, apologize ahead of time. The wine has a warmth to it. Like when you drink it, even if it's slightly cooler than it maybe should be served at, it seems to kind of warm up the palate and kind of give you not like an effervescence, but kind of along those lines of warmth to it. This wine, and it may be just because where I store my wine, it was a little cooler than normal. It doesn't seem to have that. It's almost cool, even in the drink, which is kind of odd because Tempranillo is generally kind of spicy and warm, and the Syrah is supposedly the same way. I'm just not as familiar with Syrah, so I'm not sure what's giving it that flavor or that feel to it. It is a pretty dark ruby color, almost a garnet color in purple almost, and it's very, very beautiful color. 13.5% alcohol by volume. This is the 2017, so I'm not really sure, what the other years are like. It's pretty nice because it's Spanish, and I enjoy having a foreign wine. Looks like Splash sells it for about $14.95. Now, if you sign up with them, you can definitely get a reduced price, depending on kind of the blends and things like they do. So I'm going to take another sip and see if I can give you a little more about it. Yeah, it's the flavors are, to me, kind of muted from what I think from a Syrah, or not Syrah, but from a Tempranillo. I think the Syrah kind of not hems it in, but reins in the Tempranillo's, to me, like explosion in the way its flavor is. Seems a lot more directed as a wine. I don't know how to describe it to you guys the right way, but with a Tempranillo, to me, it seems like the wine generally is given the opportunity to kind of roam and be out there on kind of a wide spectrum of flavors, and this seems more structured. Now, that could be the winemaker kind of reining the wine in and doing things to adjust it. I'm thinking it might be the Syrah in it, though if you read the description on Splash, it seems like the Syrah does give it its structure, but it kind of adds to the Tempranillo, which to me, it's not that it takes away from it or doesn't. It seems a little more muted than I would expect it to be. Maybe I didn't open it up enough. I've had the glass out for are open in the cup for 20 minutes now. About halfway through the glass, so I think it's opened up well enough in that regard. It may be just the temperature. It's a little cooler today in my house, and it's a little cooler in general where I live, so maybe that's the issue there. The smell is really interesting. It's almost medical, but it's not a Tempranillo smell. And I've had one or two Syrahs before, where it was kind of the more dominant flavor in the wine, and this smells different than I expected it should. It doesn't have a lot of the fruit flavor or fruit smells that I'm expecting, and it doesn't really have the red wine smell, but it's not like rubbing alcohol. It's there's like a medicalness to it that I'm just not very well, able to describe to you guys. But yeah, it's one of those wines that if you got an opportunity to try it, I would definitely give you, say, hey, give it a shot, see what you all think. If you like Tempranillo or you like Syrah, I think you definitely should at least try the blend and give it a shot. So this is, again, the Pacer Andaluz 2017 red wine. It's a 70% Tempranillo, 30% Syrah, 13.5% alcohol by volume. Available on Splash Wines. Looks like they still have it in stock. So give it a shot when you can. All right. Hope everyone has a wonderful day, evening, or whatever it may be for you.
Pass that bottle to me. Hoy! Drink at me. Oh, give me some of that slop. Oh, pass that bottle to me. If you want to get along in Peterstown, buy some wine and pass it around. The age runs up to 49. All them cats, they love sweet wine. Drinking wine's for you to drink wine. Wine's for you to drink wine. Wine's for you to drink wine. Pass that bottle to me. Hoy! Wine, wine, wine. Elderberry. Wine, wine, wine. Cherry, cherry. Wine, wine, wine. Blackberry. Wine, wine, wine. Horton sherry. Wine, wine, wine. Oh, pass that bottle to me. Now down on Gillsby at Willie's Den, he wasn't selling but American gin. One soldier wanted a bottle of wine. He hipped that cat for $1 and a dime. Drinking wine for you to drink wine. Wine for you to drink wine. Wine for you to drink wine. Pass that bottle to me. Now I got a nickel, have you got a dime? Let's get together and get some wine. Somebody's fifth and somebody's fourth. When you get together, you're doing things smart. Drinking wine for you to drink wine. Wine for you to drink